What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? That's what's up. That's what's up. This is OGA, aka Overplay, and just getting out the slave field. You know what I'm saying? Workhouse. Just wanted to drop, a few things that's going on in current affairs. It's chapter one, Alpha. The beginning. Um, just letting people know that number one, knowledge itself don't mean shit unless you're applying it in your everyday life. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta manifest things that you know, take the information that you know and apply it to your everyday life, to make your circumstance better, to make your life better. I'm chilling right now. Just want to address a couple of things. The first thing I want to address the Rachel Nichols situation, with ESPN. Affirmative action. I heard the video that she made concerning the other black female anchor, and I don't see nothing wrong that she said. I ain't with affirmative action, putting a black face in position just because or just to have a black face in that position. The best person need to be put in that position. A lot of times we do things because it's politically correct now. I was talking to old school the other day, when he was telling me about slavery. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee right now, and a lot of Confederate statues are being tore down. A lot of monuments of the past that people think that's offensive being tore down. I don't think that should be tore down. If we try to erase our past, then how we going to know to address things in the future? These young generation, they got their own wavelength of way they express themselves and the way they do things. And if they don't have some type of picture or statue or person in the past to talk to about past affairs, then history is doomed to repeat itself. Tearing down statues of the past, uh, getting rid of the struggle that we've been through in the past, really handicaps us. It handicaps us in a lot of ways because we don't have the information now. With the information of the internet, everything is exposed right now. But when I was coming up, we didn't have the information then to know about things unless you read it or get it by word of mouth. A lot of times kids go to the park and they see the statues of the Confederate soldiers on the horses, and they say, Mama, Dad, to talk to me about what is that? What is that about? And if you take away monuments from the past, then you're going to be the new generation. It's going to be easier to be enslaved back over again. So a lot of things, a lot of statues and things of the past has to be a reminder, to keep us not slipping, because this generation is slipping. It's slipping. They're beginning their own genesis of things that they don't understand, unless they have an elder or somebody there to explain it, then history is doomed to repeat itself. So I don't agree with affirmative action. I think the best person for the position, going back to the Rachel Nichols situation with ESPN, that's what I'm talking about. Uh, she was just expressing the best person and the most qualified person and most experienced person for the position for that spot to be filled, even if it's a white person. I don't agree with putting a black face in position just because, it's politically correct to have a black person in that position. I think the best person in that, or the vice versa. I don't believe putting a white person in position over a black person is right, period. I think the best person that's qualified for that position should hold it. You know, um, like I said, I listened to the conversation she had in private with whoever. I ain't see nothing that she said wrong, and and I don't have anything against the black anchor for ESPN that she was talking about, but I mean, the best experienced person in their position should get their position, not just because of color or race. You make race out of the wrong thing. A race is something that you run. You running a race. You running the nines. It ain't a race of color. It's a race of economics. You know, like I said, knowledge itself don't mean nothing unless you're applying it to your everyday life to make your circumstance better. And our circumstances aren't better just because you know certain policies put into place. You know, just like the 3/5 compromise. The 3/5 compromise. That every three black vote equal to one white vote. How you gonna get equality off voting if that law is still on the books? It's enough laws on the books to protect, that they're supposed to put us on the equal playing field, but putting us on the equal playing field without economics don't mean nothing. You know, I'm in my 40s, and I acquired a certain amount of knowledge that I use in my day-to-day life to make my circumstances better. But that take discipline and practice and a lot of things, to apply that, to manifest reality in your day-to-day life. I just feel like a lot of things I think the race card is played too much, you know. And when I'm saying it's played too much, it's played to the fact that to get it, we can't even, I'm talking about this color right here, the heavy melanin people with agreement, we don't have no type of infrastructure or nothing built to run society, period. Nation building. What do most black people know about nation building? The nation building first start with the home, your home, being a homeowner, owning your own home. And then it spreads out to your community. Then it spreads out, beyond it, from state to nation, nation building. You know, do we know how to run a nation? If you eliminate all the other races in America and we woke up the next day with just us, do we know how to run a nation? You know, the first thing it'll be anarchy. When McDonald's closed, McDevil's closed, and Murder King closed, and Taco Hell closed, you know, do we know agriculture? Do we know how to plant our own fruits and vegetables? You know, do we know how to keep livestock and house it and use it for for cooking and other means of survival? You know, these are laws and these are lessons that's lost that we lost a long time ago. You know, and I have no knock on the young generation because the young generation, hey, when we was coming up, you know, it was F the police. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I come up with the Big Daddy Kane, the Cold Crush. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I was running the street. I was a thug when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up. Until I heard Big Daddy Kane, I'm Asiatic, acrobatic, charismatic. I was like, what? You what? You Asiatic? Let me learn about that. You feel what I'm saying? And I used to run with a crew. You know, it was up to like 200 members at our highest peak. You know, but we was a lot of street guys that, you know, didn't have fathers in our lives. So, you know, we connected on that tip, you know, in the street, on the street. And you know, and that's the way we had came up, you know, as a family, you know, connecting as a family. We came up in the street together. And I remember watching Minister Farrakhan take the Compton tape. No, time is no more. That Compton tape, that 1990 Compton tape. You know, and I met my homeboy Tiger. You know, he gave me the book, The Message to the Black Man. You know, that was one of the foundations of, you know, just their light waking up. You know, going from a street dude to, you know, bang, and then start listening to Z York, Knowledge, you know, New Orleans, you know, just a lot of, you know, informational, just like informational rappers, just like rappers, right? Uh, RAP. You know, what do that stand for? You know, you say rap music. What do rap music stand for? RAP. You know, react. Do anybody know what RAP stand for? Do anybody? You know, I asked a lot of people what they stand for, and they can't tell me. You know, but back in the day when I was coming up, RAP, that's reality in picture. The MC is spitting the reality and giving you a picture in your mind of the reality that the MC is seeing. Now the MC is getting killed. You you killing the messenger instead of attacking the message. See, the message is what needs to be attacked. But instead, you know, you take the MC, the rapper, that's spreading the reality and get in picture, RAP, reality in picture. That's what rap stands for. That's what a rapper is doing. A rapper is giving you the picture of the reality that he sees. And the first person to get attacked or killed is the rapper. You know, I hate to say that I used to rap. I still write. You know what I'm saying? I still write music. You know, to a certain extent. You know, and you know, I got a lot of talents. You know, a whole lot of talents. But spitting the reality of rap, the messenger always get killed. That's just like Martin Luther King. He had a dream and he was spitting the dream that he was giving you. And when he was spitting the dream that he was giving you, you killed him. Malcolm was spitting the dream. Malcolm was spitting the dream, the reality of the information that he accumulated from the nation. And what did you do? You killed him. So why would a black man, a black woman, or any person in a position want to be the face of the reality to spit the picture to the crowd when the crowd is going to kill him? You kill the messenger instead of attacking the message. You know, you want to make the message change. You want to, just like I get a lot of emails from radio stations. You know, like I said, I still write music, still work on music, you know. But the rap I spit is knowledge of self. I spit knowledge of self. You know, back in the day, they had different type of MCs that spit different reality. You feel what I'm saying? You know, even though Ice-T was an OG, original gangster, and I love Ice-T rap back then, you know, but he also bagged up an MC called King Son. King Son, 7%er. You know, King Son used to spit that knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, Easy on Ruthless Records. You can name all the groups that was on Ruthless Records, but do you remember Yomo and Malcolm? Yeah, they was spitting knowledge. Wake up, black folks. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to do your research to, you know, to learn about that. You know, to learn about those MCs that came to spit reality and picture, but, you know, you killed them. You know, just like Pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop was just spitting the reality around him, and you killed him. When he was going to court, he said, I don't supposed to be on the interviews. He said, I'm supposed to be living like this. You know, I'm supposed to be going through this ain't my life. You know, do most MCs want that type of trouble? Spitting the reality of the world. You spit the reality of the world, you get killed, you get murdered just by being the messenger. You know, just by being the messenger. You know, I'm just laying this video, you know, just, it's nothing that I rehearsed, I got wrote down, or anything like that. I'm just saying, reality and picture, RAP, MCs out there, spitting the reality of the picture of society. And what society do? Society points at them, knock them off, you know, and then you wait another 20 years for another great rapper to come out to spit some more reality, and then you kill him. You know, that's why you know, people of color don't want to build. The reason people of color do not want to build, because they scared once you build it, it's gonna get took away. Simple as that. Anything that you build, somebody comes and take it away. You know, if you create a business, the first thing you need is protection to protect that business. Now, what type of protection we got amongst each other? You feel what I'm saying? To spread the word. And like I said, I still write and do music, but put out send music to the world for what? I mean, for what? To try to be, for you to try to kill me too? Quit talking that Illuminati shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody illuminated is just with a higher knowledge. You know, there's knowledge of the chakra. The chakras coming all the way up to the third eye. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom to the heart chakra. So, okay, the heart chakra is the fourth chakra. Okay? And then the mouth is the fifth chakra. And the third eye, you the king of your dome. There go your dome right there. And you the king of your dome. That's your kingdom. That's their third eye chakra. That ain't no evil shit. Okay? That ain't no evil shit. I get tired of hearing niggas talking about, oh, that man, that's the Illuminati, that's the evil shit, that's the evil. Man, evil is evil for those without wisdom. Evil is evil. You got a God of destruction, you got a God of war, you got a God of happiness, you got a God of love, you know. And when I say God, I don't mean a singular being creating everything. I mean, God is the experience. It's the experience of us, of you, your own experience. You know, you're experiencing God right now, in the present. In the present. You're experiencing God right now and don't even know it. Because you're thinking too much. You so constipated with knowledge, you don't even know how to take the knowledge and condense it and make it reality for and creating reality for yourself to change your own circumstances. Going from a dependent to an authority. Are you a authority for yourself? You're looking for a hero, but the hero lies in you. But you steady looking for a savior. God, guardian of destiny. You are the guardian of your own destiny. You are the protector of your own actions. Stop blaming other. Man, look. Stop blaming. I'm not preaching. Believe me, I'm not preaching because I'm not a preacher. But I'm just saying, just basic 120 lessons. Basic lessons. Foundational lessons. You understand what I'm saying? In the present day, we so advanced or we got so much information, you can get constipated. Just like when you got to use the bathroom, you constipated with knowledge. Constipated with knowledge. You got knowledge. You can tell me what the stars and the quasars and everything is, but you can't even change your own reality. You still renting instead of owning your own home. Car all paid for, no car payment. Is that you? Do you still got a car payment? Is you still paying? Is you still paying high finance loans, predatory loans? You still borrowing from them? Okay. I didn't make this video for cash apps, views, or nothing like that. I just want people to get a taste of the reality that you so really supposed to be living. Just jumping from topic to topic. You know, nothing is playing here. You know, in my kingdom, I'm God here because I'm the guardian of my own destiny. God. No one controls my destiny but me. No job, no person. I don't have to bow down to nothing and nobody in this reality because I create my own reality. You know, I ran the streets back in the day, used to, slang. You know, But when I stopped doing the street stuff, I took the same principles, buy some for the low, sell it for the high. Same thing. Same principles that I did in the streets, but I switched it up. There's no 401k for a dope dealer. After you done sold dope for 5 or 10 years and you ain't got rich, leave that shit alone. The dope game is over. Scarface is over. Stop showing movies on Netflix talking about how to flip this and double up and all that bullshit. And that shit is over. Ain't nobody going to the college campus like on Power and flipping like St. Patrick. Come on, man. Stop showing that type of shit on TV. And then for intelligent rap, for older rappers, rap music, hip hop music is directed towards the younger generation. If you ain't a younger person rapping, then talking about cooking the pot with the Uzi, you ain't finna get no play. Well, so what about the older rappers? What about the older rappers? I listened to Reasonable Doubt when it first came out in the early 90s. I used to slang the rock shit, all the rock shit, you know what I'm saying? And all the state property shit, the movement was good at that time. Now these guys are older. The Jay-Z's are older. Instead of Jay-Z coming out with a new album talking about slanging dope again, talk about how you going into the corporate world. Rap about that. Rap about how you a chairman of a business and you showing us, you spitting the reality and picture to give us a mental picture of on how we can go into the boardroom and do the same. Any fucking older rapper talking about slanging the yay, that's over with. That's over with. Any older rapper ought to be ashamed of themselves to get on the microphone, to get in the booth. If you're 35 or older or 40 or older and you a rapper and you still rapping about slanging dope, man, you need to kill yourself. Simple as that. You need to kill yourself. Rap about how to own your own business. Rap about how to own your own home. Rap about how to be a good father or a good husband to your wife. Why you still rapping about the bull? You know, and this is a YouTube video, so I just can't shoot off, like I want to shoot off, but you know what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? See the distraction. Yeah, my wife. Yeah, distraction. Exactly. No, but what I'm saying is, if you have knowledge of self, hold up, let me get some water. If you're an older rapper and you still rapping about slanging, yay, kill yourself. Quit spreading the disease of information. Information is a disease too. Like I was talking about the chakra, the heart chakra, the fourth chakra, the fifth chakra, the mouth, the words. Getting paid off words. What is greater than that? You spitting words, but look at the reality that you spitting. You spitting death. And you get praised for that. You get praised for spitting death. I'd rather not drop no more songs, do no more CDs, no more nothing when it comes to the rap game. If that's what I got to do, is that my legacy? That you're going to play over and over again after I'm dead? How much I done gang bang? How much yay I done slum? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, I'm jumping from subject to subject, you know, but you know, I was talking about the Rachel Nichols. You know what I'm saying? Maybe am I saying her name right? Might not be saying her name right, but I see her on the NBA. You know, I like her commentary. You feel what I'm saying? She's experienced. She know all the NBA players, and should know about NBA player turn on her just because she said something that's right according to the way things should be ran on a fair view. The best person for the job gets the job, or gets that segment, or gets that or get that look for whatever segment is for, with the way NBA do their thing. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I don't see no other anchor that's, you know, more qualified than she is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just, you know, change it on her commentary, especially when Kobe died. When Kobe died, the most heartfelt interviews was done by her and other NBA players. You understand what I'm saying? So she wasn't saying what she said from a place of malice in her heart towards the black anchor, because the black anchor got her spot to shine. Everybody got their spot under the sun. You know what I'm saying? But what she was saying was the best experienced person should shine for that's that spot at that time. You know, it's enough room for all of them. Stop being so judgmental, ESPN. Every sport played now. Stop being so hard. Don't be hard on her just because she said what she said about a person of color. Shoot, people of color say things about white people all the time. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and she didn't say nothing, you know, in the place of hatred, like she was hating on little mama. She wasn't hating on the black anchor woman. She just said something. She was just laid back and said something that was true, but they didn't like the way that she said it. So forgive her for spitting reality and picture. RAP. Because RAP is hard to take. When you give the reality and picture. That's what happens when you spit it out your mouth. Okay? Now, what else I want to talk about? Like I said, this ain't no I ain't putting no cash app at the bottom of the screen or looking to see how many views up on there. You know, I'm just spreading the word on what I see fit coming from my dome, because I am the God of this right here and nobody else control it. And since I hear and see so much bull already online, why not shoot a video? So, Alpha 1, Alpha, the beginning, chapter 1, may be a chapter 2, may not be, but it's a chapter 1. So, yeah. Older MCs that want to spit the bull. Older MCs that still want to talk about murder was the case. Not saying no names. As much as you spit about the murder that you cause other families and other hurt, if you are blessed to live to be an older age, you should reverse all that murder stuff and spit about life. Is it that hard to spit about life? They say when you having a conversation with somebody, and you instead of saying up and it and all the curse words because you don't know how to express yourself through your vocabulary. You don't know how to properly to express yourself because your vocabulary is small. That's why you curse. Is that why you still rap about guns and drugs and itches and money and stuff like that? Because you don't have the intelligence to turn it around and spit life? How many MCs are out there that's ready to spit life? How many MCs are already out there that's scared to spit life? Y'all talk about being a boss, and you your own boss, and you independent. Okay, if you run your own independent label, then you're not signed to a major. Now, if you're signed to a major and they give you that cheese, you got to spit what they tell you to spit. But all the independent artists out here, you independent, and you still rapping about gun bucking. You still rapping about gun bucking, and you independent. Is that all we got to give? Do reality and picture have to be shut down? Can anybody go inside themselves and spit the reality and give us a picture of a new life, of a new way of living? We financially and spiritually behind every other race on the planet. That's why they laugh at us. That's why they joke at us. That's why they make fun of us. And it's not that they love us. Now, I ain't talking about white people. Come on now. I ain't even on that tip. I'm past racism. I'm past racism. I'm talking about other cultures, the way they look at African Americans in America. And we give them no other example to see but the end stuff. It's nothing else creative in us to spread to the world than the gun buck, than Ricky Ross, the boss Ricky Ross. Dope slanging, gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Is that it? Is that all we got to give? Look, I'm approaching my 50s now. You know, I grew up in the South, Marietta, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee, that's where I'm at now. That's where I got my home right now. Memphis, Tennessee, that's where I'm at. That's where I reside. Right? I don't answer to nobody. I don't bow down to no man. Nobody control my economics on how I get money. If an avenue shut down, then I have enough intelligence to open up another avenue to get money. Do we gotta sell us? And then being, I'm glad I said that. I'm glad I said that. Because I was talking to a brother about this the other day. Selling your soul. Maybe that's the topic of this right here, selling your soul. How can you sell something that you don't even own? Yeah, you signed your name in blood. I know people in the entertainment industry already. You signed your name in blood? Talking about you done sold your soul? How can you sell something you don't even own? Don't you stupid, don't you know you don't even own your own soul? Think about that. Think about that. How can you sell something that you don't even own? Oh, I sold my soul for fortune and fame. How in the F did you sell your soul to anything or any entity or anybody for fortune and fame? You sold your soul for fortune and fame. How did you do that? When you don't even own your soul. You just caught up in a ritualistic bull that you caught yourself into. And as a man thinking, so is he. So you think you sold your soul. And you won't experience this until you live up out of here, until you shed this skin. You done sold your soul. Honey, if you're going to sell something you don't even own. So stop making videos and rap videos and not just rap, because it's always rappers, or rock and rollers, that's the bull crap. When you illuminated with knowledge, you become an authority over those that are not privy to what you know. Ain't no but those, the elite that's in control, got knowledge that you don't have. That's the only difference between you and them. That's the only difference between a boss and a worker. A boss knows something that you don't know. And once you become full of the information that the boss know, you the boss now. And you hold the knowledge for yourself. I'm not here to spit the knowledge. Could you get your tongue cut out for that? All right? I'm here to tell you that how you gonna sell something that you don't even own? You don't even own your own soul. Your soul is given to you, so you can't give it away for materialistic things. This is the lie that the trickster has pulled on you. And then spread it out to the masses and the asses. All you got to do is burn some candles or say a ritual or a seance or something to be possessed. That's crazy. The same way you saying you getting the Holy Ghost, that's possession. The same way a demonic ghost is, that's possession. These are choices. The heaven and hell is the choices. Hell is being in the cell, locked up. I done been through that. Then starved. And heard grown men crying. We already seen it. Being isolated from everybody in your family. And you burn it internally because you can't forgive yourself for the actions that you have done. That's hell. This heaven right now, chilling in the AC, living good. I'm experiencing that now. So what they say, one man's hell is another man's heaven. One man's heaven is another man's hell. Yeah. Stop this sell your soul bull crap. Oh man, I done sold my soul to, to whoever. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's the biggest lie. That's the biggest lie. You can put as much fingernail polish on your hands as you want to try to, confuse people as much as you want to. Okay? You ain't selling nothing, partner, that you don't own. You don't even own your own soul. And that's a whole nother chapter for a whole nother video. So rappers, quit telling the people that you can sell your soul for fortune and fame. What you need to do is gather all the information that you have mentally, physically, spiritually, and condense it and learn how to apply the knowledge to work in your everyday life, to change your circumstance. Simple as that. It ain't simple. It comes through meditation. It comes through years of experience. See, now, if I would have died in the gun book when I was younger, if I would have died when I was younger, I couldn't even make a video in my 40s right now to tell you these things right here. I'm telling you, you can knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You can have all the knowledge and you can be Eckhart if you know who Eckhart is, okay? You can have all the knowledge and wisdom in the world. You could be 20 years old. You could be like Pop. Well, I can have knowledge and wisdom. But he was fighting against, you know what I'm saying? He was learning. He was a baby. He was in his 20s. He was a baby. A thug need a hug. Okay? He was a baby. He died when he was a baby. You didn't get a chance to see the full effect of who he could have became. You can have all the knowledge and the wisdom you want to, but you only get understanding when you get older. If you don't live to get older, knowledge and wisdom don't mean nothing. You can have all the knowledge and wisdom in the world, but you only get understanding in time. If you blessed to have it, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You got all the knowledge and wisdom in the world. You got all the knowledge and wisdom in the world. But where is the understanding? You don't have understanding until you get older. I had to take all the knowledge and the wisdom that I learned from street stuff to slanging to learning the knowledge to acquiring the knowledge to living through circumstances from going to hell, meaning jail, and changing my life, going through a first marriage to a second marriage, okay? Second time around that, and getting the understanding and enlightenment. You don't get enlightenment until you get understanding. So you can sit up there with all the knowledge and wisdom that you want to, and you ain't got understanding. So you don't understand the knowledge and wisdom you acquire. That's what putting the third eye, putting that to application. The third eye is the unseen eye. You can't see it with your eyes. You can't see your third eye. But your third eye is understanding of the knowledge and wisdom that you acquired throughout the years. And then apply it to your everyday life. Can you do that? Will you do that? How can you do that? First of all, don't get constipated with so much knowledge that you lose the present. Meaning this moment that we sharing right now together. How I'm connected with you, connected with my surroundings, connected to my loved ones, connected to my money, connected to my material, connected to the cars outside, connected to my heart, keeping memories in my heart, not my head. My brain is for thinking. My brain is for recall. But the memories are in my heart, which I hold dear. All the information that I have and apply through understanding, knowledge, wisdom. Get the knowledge, get the wisdom on how to use the knowledge, and then put the knowledge and the wisdom together, and understanding will come in time if you live long enough. But how can you live long enough when you rapping about the gun book? Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Never hesitate to put it on his bag. How you go? How? How? As rich as that guy is that spit them words, is rich, wealthy, they say he is, he ought to be converting that death chant into life chant. Converting death into life. I hope he has time to convert all the death choruses. Who is the man with the master plan? The with the mother gun. Look how much death you done seen. That's why you ain't brought no more albums out. That's why Detox ain't came out. Because the ether, the great mother, you saying our father, man only destroys, only woman creates. And it's the great mother. They got the last say so on all y'all suckers. The great mother who gave birth to the galaxy out of her motherly womb that spit out all the stars. Bam. To the carbon beings that we are. You understand what I'm saying? The great mystery. The great mother who you call an itch all the time. The Adam and Eve story could not be correct because a man can't give birth. A man can't give birth to nothing. Man only protects and destroys. It's the great mother who gave birth to everything. Come on now. Now if you want to spit knowledge and truth and understanding, the womb. When you say arm, leg, arm, head, that's the 5-star. That's the blood. That's the woman. That's the black stone. That's the El Rookin. Come on. That's the great mother, the queen of heaven. And only man becomes God through his mother. How can you say you're a man and you God and you haven't been given birth? The God figure is given birth through the mother. Mother comes first. The woman comes first. The feminine, the female comes first. If all women say, I ain't giving no more of my poo-tang away to no man that got his pants sagging. I ain't giving my poo-tang away to no man that called me an itch. I ain't giving my poo-tang away to no other man that disrespect me. Don't you know men to clean they act up overnight? That's how much power that the woman holds. The woman, the physical woman, is the manifestation of the great mother. So you can't talk about the God without the goddess. And the goddess is first. And that's a whole nother video for a whole nother story. Okay? So I ain't playing this video to go over an hour. I see it just did. So, hey, if I got to leave you with anything, spit life, RAP, rap, reality and picture. Give a picture of the reality that we want to create. Why this reality have to look like this outside of my heaven? When I leave outside of my heaven, I see a reality that I'm not pleased with. The people are still good in this reality, but the image of the reality is messed up. And the messengers that spit the reality is messed up. And they confuse the knowledge and they twist the knowledge. So it takes a village. It's going to take a village to turn this around. Hey, just remember, knowledge itself means nothing if you don't use it to change your circumstance or your reality. Peace, God.